In tonight's video, we're going to be looking at 3 videos of UFOs. One is going to be filmed at night, another one's during the daytime, and this last one we're going to look at is filmed in a storm.
Whoa!
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to jump straight into these videos. I got some pretty interesting video clips to show you. They're very short. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let this play, and then I'm going to come back and then we'll talk about it just for a minute. Now, I do have to admit, this one's pretty interesting. Look at some of the detail that they're getting for this. Now, this could possibly be a drone. I'm not ever going to throw that out for the possibility of this being a drone. But if you look at this, you're looking at probably about 6 lights that surround around it. And I don't know what that dome is on top of it. It could be a number of things. I've never seen a drone shaped like this, but I'm not going to throw the idea of this being a drone out the window either. If you look at the characteristics of this moving really slow, you guys see he did focus in on it. So that lets me know it is a craft that is flying out there. And as I slow this down, you guys saw that flickering there, which makes some people kind of skeptical stuff, which I wouldn't blame them. And then it flies behind this pole here. And it slowly flies away from him. So I slowed this down because I know even for myself, I want to see this stuff in slow motion as it flies behind this telephone pole and all these wires and stuff. I don't see any variation in the craft moving, just a little bit from any wind or anything. So that's what makes me 50-50 on a drone. And there it is behind that. Now, one good thing is he did keep somewhat of a good focus on this. As you guys see this slowly descending away, and it looks like it's tilting just a little bit right there. And then from that point, it does a little twinkle and then it just disappears. Now, those flashes in the camera is why I slowed it down, because some people are pretty tricky and interesting with some of their CGI stuff. So, but put down in the comments what you guys think about that one. This is going to be another one. This one's interesting too, only because as this one descends, and you'll see in the video, it's got a little audio to it, the color changes on this metallic looking orb. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play, and I'll be back in just a minute. Now, as mentioned, the key point to this one is the color changing of this. Now, some people said it could have been some type of balloon or something, and it is an older video, so that's why it's blurry and distorted. If you kind of try to slow it down, you can see some of those color changes with it. So I've never seen anything like this before either. I would have ran over there, saw what landed, and got some better footage. So you guys put down in the comments what you think about this when you guys see that lightest green color there that it changed into. Now, this last one's going to be pretty interesting. It's a very short video. It's probably about 3 to 5 seconds long. Some guys were out there driving, and they were filming the lightning as they were driving. They ended up filming this craft, which you see here. So I'm going to go ahead and let this play. Now, slowing this down, and I'm going to analyze this a little bit more probably than I normally do, so you guys may or may not like that. When you slow it down, you guys see that flash there. There's a couple of key things I want to point out. I mean, there's some things that I think need to be discussed with this video. We don't know where the location's at. We don't know what type of vehicle they're in. And then we also don't know the effects of lightning on the camera or phone that he's utilizing for this. You guys see that there. And I slowed this down for the reason so you guys can see it. Sometimes when you slow things down, you may be able to see a little editing or something that they may have done. I don't know. But here I lightened this up just a little bit and you guys can see there. Now, if lightning had an effect on the camera and the way this film, that you guys let me know in the comments. I'm no expert on that right there. But I did want to lighten it up just a little bit so you guys can see that. And then also kind of zooming in there. I can't even make out a shape. This looks just like a big conish dome or whatever flying around. They caught this at night. Why it's flying that low, I have no idea. But when you start looking at this frame by frame, and I try to do the best I could here really with this, this is going to be right when the lightning flashes. So you see there the windshield wiper. Then the next frame, the windshield wiper's down and gone. That's kind of when the lightning is flashing. Now I want you to pay close attention to these next few screen captures or slowdowns of this. You guys see this here? This is another one. When the lightning stops flashing, you see the light at the very top. And then there you see the craft. Now I don't know, like I said, what the effect lightning does, but you guys see this here? And then it kind of gets a little bit clearer, and it's such a quick video and it's so fast. That's what you see. But some of my key points were some of those very first points. And then as they're driving, of course, the craft is going from the right to the left. And then you see this here. So I wanted to slow that down. I wanted to show it to you kind of as much as I could frame by frame to get some of your opinions on it, because like I said, I'm not pretending I'm an expert on this stuff, and I need you guys' help at looking at this and giving me some of your thoughts in the comments of this. This could be one of several things. They could have went in and they could have faked this. This could have been a craft flying across, but the lightning kind of throws it off. And I think since it's such a quick video, it could throw off our perception of what it is. So put down in the comments what you guys think, because here it is slowing down frame by frame as much as I could with that. So let me know what you guys think about this. Pretty interesting video clips. They're not really long, but I definitely wanted to show this to everyone to get some of your opinions of if you've seen something like this before, especially this one. This one was interesting. And then the very last one too, with the guys driving in the car and they saw the craft and the lightning came across. So if you know some more about this, put it down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. See you in the next video.